Hey everybody, and thanks for joining us again this week on the Ground with River Valley Co-op. Today I have with me Mr. Trevor Nelson. Trev, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too bad. So Trevor, will you tell everybody a little bit about your job? Where do you office out of, and what's your role here?
I office right out of Galva here on the Illinois side, obviously. And what I do is I'm an Agronomy Account Manager, directly working with customers and making sure that they're getting all their needs as far as chemicals, anhydrous, 32%, fertilizer, and stuff like that.
So if you're a grower here in Galva, you're the man to talk to. Huh?
Yep. Me or Jason Chalene, yes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So today, Trevor and I are going to talk to you about something I'm pretty passionate about, and that is our Climate FieldView platform. Trevor, with you in your Agronomy Account Manager role, how do you see growers in your trade territory utilizing Climate FieldView?
Well, I personally think that Climate FieldView is an extremely powerful tool when it comes to the farm and getting things to break down by the acre, making sure that we're making the right decisions. And we got a few bullet points up here, but it all comes down to your return on investment. And, you got to utilize every dollar that you put into the acre, make sure that every dollar performs. So, kind of some other stuff as far as climate. A lot of guys are just using climate for the to check their hybrids, if they're doing side-by-side trials, different things like that. But really there is so much more into climate, I believe.
Oh, no doubt.
Yep.
I know, something that I preach a lot is, growers, they have that data, that historical data, and make that data work for you. Dive into your fields and see what's going on, what's working for you. And with Climate FieldView, that just makes it that much easier.
Yep, no doubt. And even from a River Valley perspective, when me and Jason look at a customer's Climate FieldView, we are in tune so much more into a field-by-field basis. I mean, we can look at more information. The transparency between the account manager and the grower becomes better, the relationship gets better, and we're able to utilize and talk more freely about different decisions that we can make on the farm to better the operation.
Yeah, no doubt. I've heard, a couple of our account managers, they really speak highly on Climate FieldView when it comes to just them being, logistics working out better when it comes to planning. Like you have the ability to actually see your grower when he gets done harvesting, instead of calling him on the phone and bugging him all the time about when do I need to be out there soil testing and when do we need to be applying fertilizer. That just takes one less thing off of your plate and him.
Yep, and you can even bring that conversation into the harvest in the fall when the growers are harvesting the crop and we're planning on spreading fertilizer. I mean, it is a seamless transition from when we see that the fields get harvested, and we can kind of go over that data, make recommendations if you want to do variable rate your fertilizer depending on your yield data, your yield maps, and stuff like that. Or if it's just the grower's done with the field, we can go spread our basic plan of what we were going to spread in the first place. So.
Yep, no doubt. And me being a precision ag specialist, I think Climate FieldView is extremely valuable when it comes to just my time. It makes me so much more efficient with my time, instead of having to contact the growers and be chasing down, planters and combines to get that data and to get it, cleaned up and sent to you guys. I can get that right from them, and that makes not only me more efficient, but you more efficient and them more efficient as well.
Yep, and efficiency is a huge play, in today. So another thing that I'll just touch base on is at River Valley we have a whole precision agronomy specialist team that we are more than willing to come out and be at the farm and really help you growers know exactly what is going on and make sure that there's no confusion whatsoever. And you stick to a game plan, and you made it for a reason, right? So you make the game plan, you stick to it, and using climate it shouldn't be so scary to some of these growers, because we can do everything for them. I mean, essentially, we really can. We can put in all their hybrids. If they didn't put in something right, we can go back and edit any of the data that gets imported into climate. So, if you have any questions or are a little bit skeptical about whether or not that you should purchase or buy into Climate and use it, there's no doubt that it is undervalued and it's not getting enough light today.
Couldn't agree anymore. Well, Trevor, I really appreciate you being on today.
Yep.
I enjoyed it.
Thanks, Dylan.
See y'all next time.